Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Running it back, it's Foster. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Downs. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
First down and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. They'll try the left side with a toss. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
26. Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Ohio State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? quarterback's going to sneak it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's leg way. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense. First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. On first down, it's play action. Under heavy pressure, he takes. He's got some space. Now the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. He's moving out of the pocket. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Gators are in the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind him to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
And that is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field.
Let's go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Across the 40 now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking deep here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The offense now operating in empty. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, how far...
Coming up.
The defensive coordinator, when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The sack sets up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. He's picked for a third time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Gain of 26. And a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 28, Ohio State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pulls it in. It's Graham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Would this quarterback love to have this one back? They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Takes off in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future.
And at this point in the game, it's obviously,
he's going for a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And the Gators take over 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Back to the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.